FUTWIZ gang, and welcome back to another video on the FUTWIZ YouTube channel. Today is episode 3 of the journey to the playoffs, and as you can see, we're at the HQ. We're joined by FUTWIZ Ethan, who's obviously going to be competing at the playoffs, and today we're pretty much going to be showing you the full preparation which Ethan will be going through to set his team up, from literally the do's and don'ts, what he does on the way to it, and we're also going to be speaking about his first round opponent. But like I say, we are here in the FUTWIZ HQ. We've got Hasbullah, we've got Joe Linton, and we've got the main man himself ready to go. Right then, Ethan. 2022 playoffs. How are we feeling for it? We're nervous? Are we ready to go? What are we saying?
I don't know, you know. I've kind of run out of nerves a long time ago playing this game. Anything can happen, but no, I'd say I'm pretty confident for Swiss, and hopefully may work up in the end. First time vlogging. How do you feel having a camera in your face? Not used to it. Not used to it at all, but we'll learn.
We've been carrying around with a camera and all that. First round opponent, Naylor. Obviously, OCE, Australian lad, really good player. You've played a couple of practice games against him, but obviously now the opponents have been announced. You're not playing him as much now. No. What was your feelings when you first matched him?
When the first match, I was like, there's definitely easy games. There's also, as blunt as these harder games you don't want to play. So you got to take it, and hopefully he's just as scared as me as what I am with him.
You are with him, kind of thing. No, that's fair enough. And how important would you say it is to kind of get that first win on the board, ready for Swiss to go 1-0 and kind of set the standard for the rest of the day?
Going 1-0 is pretty important, because the way I view it is, if you go 1-0, get off the start, you can go 2-2. You can win, lose, and guess what? You're through. Main knockouts
just important to get that first win on the table, kind of thing. Yeah. And in terms of the team, we're going to go and have a look at it in just a moment. Hey, here we go. Right, talk us through it, okay? Because this is a pretty sweaty team, innit? You've got a keeper. What made you go for Van der Sar, by the way? Because there's loads of icons you can use.
End of the day, just 6'6", stop the finesse shots. Whatever else happens, happens. Just get the 6'6" lad in goal.
Oh, just because he can catch it when you're laughing. Cool. And in terms of obviously your three centre backs, you're playing a three back. You've got a load of formations up your sleeve as well. So if you are playing and you are watching this, don't you boys worry, because you've got tons of formations.
Yeah. So in the three back, Ramos switches with Marcelo, and Marcelo go left mid. It's just for chemistry. Like, on paper, it'll be a good team, man. Just for chemistry, it's a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Can you show us Ramos' card? Because I really want to highlight the fact of how important this card is for a lot of pro players this weekend. You can play anywhere. Looking at that, 5-star skills, 97 pace. Look at that split. Incredible. It's absolutely incredible. Now, the rest of the team, Ethan, talk us through it. Talk us about your midfield options, all right? Because obviously, there's a lot of midfielders who people can choose from. There is so many midfielders. So Hullet, for me, is unfortunately just there for chemistry. Like, he just does a job. But there's Jude, Marcelo, even Alfonso and Gravenberch could be in with a shout. But no, in the end of the day, we're with Hullet and Jude. Just two very stable options in the end. Yeah, and what does Marcelo bring, which I've obviously full-backs and obviously centre mids? Because there's loads of places where people are going to be using Marcelo. They're going to be using him in midfield. They could be using him at full-back. And they could just pretty much use him anywhere, really, because it's a fully stacked card. Yeah. So in terms of like the pro scene, why are people using him over any other cards? He's just so unique, 5-star, 5-star, which is what we normally look for in any card, to be fair. But it's stuff like he can play on the wing. He can even play centre back with worst case scenario. He can play strike. He can do whatever he wants. So like, he's just a good player to have it on the pitch. So he can do whatever he wants, really. Cool, brilliant stuff. And in terms of obviously the strikers, you've got some nutter strikers in there. I'll take it. You can use anyone really. You can use either Ronaldo, R9, Mbappe or Pele, really, can't you? Yeah, so for me, Pele's going to be playing on the wing, because I don't think he's as good as Ronaldo or the other Ronaldo. So for me, it'll be the two Ronaldos up top, because they're just both rapid, especially this new Ronaldo as well. The best Ronaldo I've ever used, I'm pretty sure. Incredible card. Yeah, it looks absolutely incredible. But that's enough from the team, guys. We don't want to give away too many of Ethan's tips and tricks, and we'll see you in just a moment. Right then, guys, so what we're going to do is we're going to ask Ethan some of the best things which he does to prep for his FIFA games, and maybe some of the things which you don't really get to hear about, okay? Now, we're going to get straight into it with Ethan now. Right, talk to me. What is the first thing you use to prep for a FIFA game? For me, for just friendlies it's different, but for pro games when I keep playing at a tournament, hand warmers, to be fair. If it's cold, you've got to get the hands warm. So the hand warmers. First step, can't go wrong with them. So these hand warmers, you have to have that. That is literally the #1 essential which you have to have, okay? Is hand warmers, right? Stay hot for 8 hours. Keep the hand warm. For some reason, before every qualifier and stuff, we always end up opening loads of match attacks, don't we? Yeah. He won't want to admit it on video, but that's something which he always does. We get the match attacks open, he always gets a signed autograph, so it's not amazing, but it helps. In terms of actual preparation, there's not really much you do, is there? For me personally, no. Like, I thought other players might like actually analyse their opponents and like look more into it. But for me, I just play my own game and just like relax. Really, there's no point to get overly stressed about whatever happens. I've done all the practice I can. Just whatever happens.
And how would you say it feels? Because obviously, last time round, I'd say, was it 2 years ago you made playoffs but you couldn't go, or it got cancelled? Yeah. What's the story with that? And obviously, how does it feel now to actually be able to go to the playoffs?
No, FIFA 2 is a tough one because I had guaranteed playoffs and potentially World Cup spots. There had been 2 LAN events, but unfortunately COVID hit that time, which is very unfortunate. But now to be able to play at the playoffs, LAN event, a lot of good players there. It's actually good. I'm looking forward to be able to test myself against, on paper, the best players. Yeah,
brilliant stuff. And how much will it mean to you if you can actually make the World Cup and make it to the end and obviously lift that title or lift that trophy?
That's the proper end goal. But if I make it to World Cup, then it kind of like reinforces like I can back myself as one of the best players.
Yeah.
As in the world, really, because FIFA 20 was good, FIFA 21 was a little bit of an off year, but like, if I can do it again FIFA 22, it just shows that FIFA 21 was a bit of a blip.
Yeah, no, of course, and it's just essentially about just taking it one step at a time, one game at a time, and hopefully by the end of the vlog we'll be sat there saying Ethan's made the World Cup and we're going to Copenhagen.
That's the dream.
Yeah, well look, thanks for joining us today, but that is it from us. If you want to keep up with Ethan's results and stuff, you're about to watch him in the knockouts on the EA Sports channel, but apart from that, we will be uploading day 1 of the vlog in a couple of days, so stay tuned.